I know.
Too much peopling.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
I have to do peopling tomorrow.
It's all that travelling and everything else. So, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. What else? Oh, I ordered sort of a sweatshirty type top from their pyjama selection that was just a plain oatmeal colour.
Oh yeah.
And I managed to pick up in store some of the matching trousers. So by about the 6th of April, when these arrive, I will have another set of pyjamas. I think it just irritates me that sort of the bottom half of the pyjamas is where all the pattern is, and it's the bazillions of these Dumbos all over my backside. And I just think, I'm sorry, I'm a woman, a grown woman. I get that people love these patterns, but we're not all in touch with our inner 4-year-old.
I'm still, you know, playing with the sentence in my head. I've got lots of Dumbos all over my bottom.
Well, yeah.
I think that should be the name of our podcast today, shouldn't it?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the title of it. Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's something I didn't expect to hear. I'm still waiting to go and measure up for a bra.
Yeah, it's even more challenging, isn't it? Trying to get your knockers battened down.
I think I'll just keep my knits out instead.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Just
fine.
Swing him at anyone that's annoying.
Exactly.
Have you got a proper cup? Is that willow pattern?
Yeah, I've got a little baby cup to go with my whole pot of tea. I have Duchess Grey.
Okay, looks a bit peely-wally.
That's because I like it like that. I don't like it really, really strong.
Okay.
Yeah, that is perfect. Yeah.
What sort of flavour is it?
It's like an Earl Grey, but really delicate.
Right. Okay.
Duchess Grey, I think, or something like that. I'm sure it is.
Lady Grey?
No, it's definitely Duchess. I think it's Duchess Grey.
Okay.
Cool. It's a Whittards of Chelsea.
All right. Has anybody else tried that? What drinks have you guys got this morning? Oh, Nita's in the house. Good morning, Nita.
Yay.
Lovely to see you.
Yes, definitely. What you got on your needles or hooks?
Yeah, what's everybody making?
I'm making a cowl. Look at that.
Okay, is this to go with your clan Fraser?
Yeah, how did you know?
Because it's the same colour yarn.
Oh yeah, and the same pattern. Hang on, I've got the provisional cast on holders at the minute. Can you see that?
Right, so is this going to be a sideways loop?
Yeah, it's knitted in the round, and it's just going to be a long one.
Right.
Like that. Yeah.
I'll refrain from making long one jokes.
Yeah, don't do that. We've got a family audience today. Even though I was watching Carry On Dick earlier.
Woohoo.
So called because of his extra long weapon, apparently.
Well, yes, of course, the man would need a substantial sword in those days, would he not?
I know it was his gun. His gun was long.
Oh, was his gun a long one?
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah.
Long barrel.
Yes, that's the one.
Very good.
So what have you been up to then? Describe your weekend in 6 words.
Grandad.
Yeah.
Shopping. Grandad. Home. Grandad.
Okay. Did 2 runs and some housework. There you go.
Ooh. Right, come on, Nita. That's how many words?
6.
6 words.
Describe your weekend in 6 words. What about clocks went forward and I'm angry?
Yeah, I was awake before the alarm this morning, and I generally on a Sunday when Jake's working, I'm up at 5, so of course it felt like 4 o'clock today. Yeah.
Have you not even had a nana nap?
No. I took him to work. I put petrol in the car,
Yeah.
bizarrely, the petrol station, half the pumps were busy. And I'm
Oh,
thinking, I never see anyone at this time in the morning, particularly on a Sunday.
yeah.
But there was a guy filling up a truck who had some sort of dreadful cough because all you could hear was him spluttering.
Nice.
And then someone else downwind of him who was really not happy about it and had
Yeah.
sort of double masked as a consequence. He didn't want all his cars changed. And when he got back in his car, he got a load of wipes and wiped his face and his hands and everything
Good
else. And I
man.
thought, what a sensible precaution.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had to reset all Grandad's clocks, and I've actually done the clock in the car.
No.
Well, I had to
Why?
sit with my finger on the change minute button to take it forward 25 hours or whatever it
Why?
was.
Why bother? It's only going to be right again later.
Well, yeah, but then I always think I'm late or I'm earlier than I should be, and I have to change the clock. Usually Mike does it. Of course, he's not been here to do any of that, so
Right.
I had to figure it out.
Well, the one advantage for me this time round was when the hubster was home at Christmas, he installed the new hive system on the heating, didn't he? So
Oh yeah.
it's obviously it's controlled by, well, you can control it on the panel on the wall, but you've got the app on the phone. So I didn't have to change the clock on the heating because it was all automatically updated from my phone.
Oh, cool. Right. Nita says she's working on a shawl, so I've got a link for that. Thank you, Nita. And hang on. Nita's weekend, rest, sew, knee, buy new shoes.
Oh,
ouch. I'm sensing an ouch. Yeah.
But I like the shoes.
Are you getting shoes with sort of arch support? Are we talking plantar fasciitis or something, or is the knees just? Are you up and down a lot during the day? Is it?
I'm up and down a lot more. I've devised a new plan to get fit. So when I'm at work, every time I need to go for a wee, I walk up to the 4th floor and have a wee and then come back down again.
Oh, that's good. When I started working in the shipyard, my office was on the 3rd or 4th floor.
Yeah.
And the lift was nearly always out of order because nobody wanted to pay to fix it. So I got used to running up and down the stairs, and that was really good because I was super fit then.
We're not allowed to use the lifts because of COVID.
Probably stagger up there now and have my lungs in my hands by the time I got to the top. Right, so Nita is working on a pattern, very interestingly named. Let's have a little looky. Can you see it?
Oh,
unheeded warnings.
Gorgeous.
Doesn't that just sum up COVID in one?
It just sums up the last 13, 14 months, doesn't it?
Isn't that beautiful?
It's lovely. Have we got like a whip photo? Do we know what colours she's using?
Let's have a look. Have you done a page, Nita, or Emma?
You're just scrolling through everyone else's, I think.
Yeah, well, just quietly, because, you know, there's always a delay on this between when we're speaking and when it actually plays on the screen. There's usually a minute, sometimes 2, before it catches up. It's that delay thing, isn't it?
Yeah. There's some gorgeous colours in there, though.
Absolutely beautiful. Look at that one with all the blues.
Oh, wow.
We'll have a closer look once.
I think that person made it for me.
Did they? Are they aware of that?
If they aren't, they soon will be.
What, when it suddenly goes missing?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, are you seeing Nita's name in that list?
Not at all.
No.
Hiding from us.
Made by friends, maybe?
Yeah, try that one.
No helper.
That is just really disappointing.
Nita, where's your project page?
Ding, ding, ding. That could be the name of it as well.
Catherine's in the house. Kathy's here as well. Hello, welcome, ladies. Oh, Nita, she had a cortisone shot in an arthritic knee and decided to rest it, and that the new pair of work shoes will help the situation. I do hope it helps, Nita, because cortisone injections are not fun.
Not at all.
She's got a page, but not a picture yet. We'll forgive you, Nita. It's okay. It's fine.
That would be why it's not showing up then.
Yeah, that's a shame. But very pretty if we focus in on that.
I love the name of it, though. It is a really good name.
Unheeded warnings. And should we have a look at the blue one for Emma? We don't want her to have a total paddy, do we?
Throw me toys out of the pram.
There we go.
Give me all the blue ones. There
we go. Is it a blue one or is it just the tablecloth?
Oh, it's the tablecloth.
How funny is that? How hilarious is that?
That is such a mistake that we could only make, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I'm kind of loving this combo.
Oh, I like that. I really do like that.
That's beautiful. Look, that looks like sort of an opal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm loving it with that purple.
It's really, really good pairing.
Very pretty.
Caitlin would like that purple.
Yeah, I think I would too. But there you are.
Fabulous. So
back to us.
Hello.
Hello.
I didn't have my finger up my nose at that point.
Okay. So we have got a project page, but no picture. Right. Oh, a very quick picture. So I can show you now. Ooh. Goodness, Nita, that was quick work, wasn't it? Well done.
She gets 5 out of 5 for that.
Oh yeah, bonus points for that one. Isn't that beautiful?
Is that blue?
It's not blue, is it, Nita? It's purple.
I think that could be blue.
No, it's you know how hard it is to photograph purple.
Looks like a nice beachy palette. See, look, Riverside.
Yeah, but the colourway is borage.
Oh, all right then.
Which looks distinctly purple.
It sounds distinctly like Boris.
It's got better hair.
And better halo.
Let's be honest, who hasn't?
It's not difficult at the moment, is it?
Bless. That's going to be really beautiful, Nita. Thank you for sharing that.
I like that. So we got any other news? Any other stuff going on?
We're going to be starting Cowlabunga. Do you want to kind of go through the dates and that side of it, and then I'll show everybody?
So we sat down and worked out. Last year we did it a little bit earlier, didn't we? But we've been joining in with the Stitching Around the World stitch along thingy. So we're a bit late for this year. 6 weeks. So 2 week sale portion, just like we had last year, which will start on Sunday, the 4th of April, which is next Sunday.
Excellent.
Yay. And the codes will be up and running 25% off from 3:30 in the afternoon, so we can have a cast on party.
Right.
Yay. Everybody loves a cast on party, don't they?
I think they do.
Yeah.
I particularly like a cast on party.
Yeah. So your code is going to be Cowlabunga 2021.
I think I can remember that.
Yeah. Stick it in. Get 25% off, but only on your patterns, my patterns, and they've got to be a cow. So boot toppers don't work. Hats don't work. We want to see your cowl. So you're going to get your knits out, get your cowls out.
Yeah.
And you've got some crochet ones as well.
I think I've got one crochet one. I was debating about doing something else in time for it, so I might get that done.
Okie dokie. So the sale is the 4th to the 18th, and that will finish at midnight. It's easier just to have it finishing on midnight. So we'll remind you in our live on the 18th to say the code's going to stop tonight. And then the knit along itself, or and crochet along if you decide to crochet, will end at midnight on the 2nd of May, which is also a Sunday, but we'll keep going till midnight. We'll just give you like a little warning in our live. Don't forget, get your stuff in the finished objects.
Yeah, is that a bank holiday?
Might be. What, on the Monday the 3rd?
Early May bank holiday. There's usually one at the beginning and one at the end, isn't there?
Have they moved one this year?
I'd love to say I was paying attention to what the government are doing, but
I'm sure there's something to do with the Queen.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Who knows? Anyway, it's the Sunday before the bank holiday, or not bank holiday, whatever the case may be.
Okay, cool.
Yeah?
Ace. So Emma's been really busy. She's been bundling.
Bundle!
So what do you want to look at first? Do you want to look at Cowlabunga patterns, or do you want to look at
Cowlabunga first, as we've started talking about it?
Okay. Your wish is my command.
Hey, if only I had that real power all the time.
I know. I don't when you see
go to my head.
Big-headed, you know. You just imagine that evil laugh, can't you? So we've got Aaron Wake Cathedral Cowl.
Love that one.
Yeah, I like the Gothic arches. I like the fact that it reminds me of those big old buildings, but it also reminds me of Rivendell from Lord of the Rings and the descriptions of the building.
Beautiful.
Meet me inside. Well, there's an offer I don't get every day.
Well, you haven't had it for about a year, because you can't meet anyone inside just yet.
Well, I think we're up to 14 months now. That's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Diamonds and Lace Cowl. This one came out before Christmas, in time for the... Is it in time for the gift along, or a week into it, or something like that?
Something around that time, yeah.
Stormtrooper in stilettos. Now, this was popular last year, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Named after a Queen song. I do love that photo.
You love your twisted stitches, don't you?
I do like a twisted stitch, yeah.
And I like it in the neutral as well.
Yeah.
I would be tempted to make that in a neutral to go with like my good coat, you know.
Oh, so you can pop it on, yeah. Behind the green door, green door. See?
Yeah, I suppose the only difference with this one is this is any weight of yarn.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
So that's Kathy's version, which is fingering weight.
Gorgeous.
I don't think I had anybody try lace weight, but the numbers are in there.
If you would so wish them.
I feel a Hamilton moment coming on.
Ah, yes, it's another Hamilton one.
My loyal royal subject.
Yeah, that's the one.
Caitlin looks like she's being a little bit disloyal there.
She had to be cajoled into having her photo taken. And
Oh.
I think it's actually the last one that she's modelled for me, because I can't get her to do it.
Oh, what a shame.
I know.
That would be a nice relaxing sort of TV knit, wouldn't it?
It's definitely
just
a
like,
TV knit. Or a car knit if you have to go out.
yeah, because it'd be quite portable, won't it?
Yeah.
Evergreen count, more cables, and this is sort of it's like a two-stitch, moss stitch or seed stitch kind of background.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
To
I like
some of the
blue.
diamonds, but not all of them.
Let's have a look at the blue one. Oh, so you can see the blue.
That one.
Yes, that's the one.
That's Kirsten's one.
Like that colour.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Kirsten McTeer.
No.
Oh.
No, I was the auntie-mom.
Oh, right. Oh, look. That is a Queen song, that one. But not quite.
Doing great.
Mm-hmm. That's chunky.
I've made this one. Why aren't my photographs featured?
Because I haven't sent the request yet. There it is. I'll have to send the request. I love that. That's another soothing knit as well. Once you know what the pattern is, you can just sit and do it. You don't need any charts or anything.
It's seriously relaxing. Very easy to follow. This is another any weight cowl. Oh, I guess who?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you here. I do love the colour.
There it is in the super chunky.
That is super chunky. I like the different colours. You could twist it round to wear with different outfits.
That's my thinking with it. I wasn't really happy with having the dark grey in there at all and the light grey. So right. I moved the colours round and wear different colours next to my face. But, you know, other people would choose different shades to me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I love this one, the Brooklyn cowl.
Yeah.
The work.
That one's a bit more challenging. You're going to need the charts. But some people like something to get their teeth into, don't they?
They do. Catherine says she can't wait for the cast-on party.
Woo woo!
It'll be fun.
Bring snacks.
I feel a song coming on.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Is that the one?
Yeah, apologise to everybody's eardrums.
Oh, I should put out a warning before I start singing.
Another one with the lovely Caitlin and Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd, she loves Pink Floyd. I do like the colour of that. That's one of my favourite colours.
Wheat sheaf cowl.
Gorgeous.
It's just a fun little cable. It does pull in quite a bit though with that 5-stitch cable in the middle.
Right. It's a bit of blocking.
Yeah, well, not necessarily. I think you just have to realise that the cable. You're probably thinking that the cable's going to be quite wide, but it's not.
Right.
I really like the detail on this one, and I like in this sort of light blue. This lady's used as well. Very pretty.
Do you get the impression that I like blue?
Vaguely. Now this is Annette, not Room.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is Rico Creative Melange Chunky that she used for this one. I just love the yellowy greens and then the sort of sea greens and blues that came out in this one. Yeah. It's the same yarn for both.
It makes her eyes pop.
Absolutely does, yeah. She's got very bright eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Crisscross cabled cowl.
Yeah. Not as complicated as it looks.
I think that's the thing with cables though, isn't it? You just have to jump in and get on with it and not worry.
Just trust the instructions.
Yeah, Carol's in the house. Hello, Carol. Have you got a drink?
And snacks, is it breakfast time?
Rianne Cowl.
I like that one.
Yeah, very simple lace. Nothing hard with that one. Just very, very easy, relaxing. What more can I say? Zig-a-zig. Ah.
That one was popular last year as well, actually.
Well, it's a bit spicy, isn't it?
Hey, I like what you did there.
Yeah.
It makes a lovely fabric, actually.
It's very pretty. And then you sort of see the texture very much in this yellow one, don't you?
I love that yellow.
Beautiful. And then this light bluey grey. Very pretty.
Is it blue?
Is it blue? Annabella Cowl. That was Jolie Kay's. I think that's really pretty with the self-striper in, but I wouldn't have thought of a self-striper.
It's a subtle one though, isn't it?
Because of the coin lace.
Yeah.
So again, all very easy stitches. No, it's not magic, you know. But it looks it to someone who doesn't knit.
Yeah. It's just rearranging.
Yeah. Cornrows cable cowl.
Oh, look at her. She looks so young.
I know. Tiny child.
Still at school there.
Oh, the vestige of a smile there.
Oh, she's trying not to. I must have made her laugh. Oh, there's a crochet.
Yeah, and I really like it in this it's Malabrigo Rios, and it's the Anniversario colorway, and I like the way that it's pooled.
It's lovely. It's really nice.
That's just one skein, I think, of that.
Amazing.
Doing all right. Another Queen theme here.
Yeah, so it's the doing great, but in a it's 2 lace weights, so a lot thinner.
2 strands of lace weight or 2 corners of lace weight, right?
Yeah, well, both.
Yeah. This was really just noodling around with rose stitch to use one skein of Kogarashi, and look, there's someone else's.
I made that last year. I really enjoyed that knit.
You just have to kind of follow on with it, don't you? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Look at the colours.
That was that massive, great big ball of blue and greys that I got. Do you remember?
I do. Really beautiful.
Oh, and there's the other one as well with it that I started.
Yeah, behind the green door, wasn't it? Yeah. Carlotta Cable Cowl. You really did a lot with these cables, didn't you?
I really went through a cabling phase at one point.
I like it though.
That one's another one that you think this isn't going to work, but it does.
You just have to trust the process sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa's here. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Lovely to see you.
So it's morning for Lisa, of course.
Yeah.
And this is Nita's. And she's made some mittens to go with this as well.
Oh, fab.
But it's the cowl that we're supposed to be looking at today.
Yeah.
It says, utterly distracted.
Easy done.
There's Alison's one.
Oh, it's beautiful, that colour.
I think it's Rios.
Is it blue?
Yeah, it's Azul Profundo. It's the one you used for your grandson's jumper.
Yeah. That can sometimes be very purpley, though.
It varies by batch, doesn't it? Yeah. Honeycomb Cowl. You can kind of get an idea of the pattern because it does open up when it's worn, but not when it's just laid flat. That's just some marble chunky. It's the MC28, I think. We always call it rhubarb, the colour.
Oh, right. Why?
Because it just reminds me of the gigantic Gunnera plants that look like prehistoric rhubarbs.
Oh, right.
You see over in the northeast in sort of the forest along the Roman roads.
Yeah.
You see lots of those, and the colours remind me of that. This is And Roses Suit You So. It's just the Mac and Mabel song, and it uses rose stitch. And because every 2 rows you change colour,
yeah,
it gives that almost tweed-like effect.
Right.
But it's the same stitch as the Kogarashi cowl. It almost looks like crochet.
It's fab. I like it.
And this was the York scarflet. This was is this Peacock Mom's version.
Gorgeous colour.
Beautiful. I mean, she has peacocks in the garden, and she's obsessed with blues and blue greens.
I know someone else like that.
I wonder who that could be. Nita says she's planning to make the texture cowl to complete the set because she's obviously done the hat and the mittens in those lovely sort of fruity reds and yellows.
Brilliant. That's good.
Beautiful. It's amazing how different it looks with a more variegated yarn, isn't it? And yet you don't necessarily think about how that's going to work out.
I love seeing people's yarn choices.
It takes on a whole new life when it's out in the wild, so to speak, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
For anybody who missed the beginning, I'm wearing Dumbo pajamas.
So you've got your big ears out and I got my big knits out.
Yeah, it's because I haven't got big knits. They're wide, but they're a bit flat.
Wide but flat. That's an interesting description.
Yeah, I remember a friend after she'd finished breastfeeding describing her boobs as being like empty crisp packets, and I kind of relate. So
Oh,
I've got older. Oh, good grief.
oh dear. Oh,
I know. It's mad.
yeah.
Right, shall we have a look at your other bundle?
Oh yes, my other bundle.
Mm.
Bundle number 2.
So these are some of the ladies. We're doing the pattern partnership. I suppose it's a course, is it? Rather than it's a series of workshops.
Yeah.
With Tian Connaughton. And these are Emma chose or asked them to choose a pattern from their range that we could feature and just show off, because there's quite different work.
A lot of talent in the group.
Yeah, and there's our very own Tanya.
I love this shawl.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's lovely. I love the blue.
Now, is this a mannequin?
Oh,
That looks a bit wiggy at the top there.
I hadn't even thought that.
Yeah, I was about to say what marvellous posture, and I thought, no wonder.
Yep, that makes sense.
And look how elegant Ashwini looks.
Oh, gorgeous.
There's another one there.
Oh, that's nice.
It is very pretty. It'd be lovely with a little pin sort of at the waistline of her outfit.
Yeah.
Du Printemps?
Now, I'm not sure about the first. Printemps is spring.
I'm not sure what do is.
Soft, gentle,
Don't
something.
know.
Anyway, spring.
Something spring.
And it is spring. I mean, look at all those blossoms.
I know. It was very, very pretty sort of cable going along there. Very simple.
It's really nice. I love that edging.
It is really pretty. But I love it in this sort of neutral, almost kettle dyed.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Earthy. And a total change here. I mean, look at this.
Wow.
Look at the level of colour there.
Beautiful.
There's even a bit of pink and purple and blue hidden in amongst there.
So that's like a variegated with a solid then.
Yes. And how different does it look with a more subtle variegated there?
Yeah.
But a sort of bright solid still.
Oh, I like that one. Did it have blue in by any chance?
It does have blue in it. How did you guess? Now, Margot Bauman is in the group, Flying Flowers. I mean, she's got a massive range of patterns, hasn't she? But this is a lovely choice.
It makes me wish I could crochet.
Beautiful, very stylish. And I'm loving the purple.
You could put that with a really nice evening wear, couldn't we?
You absolutely could. If we were allowed to go anywhere, it would be marvellous.
Maybe Paddy Jab.
I quite like this one. I like the name, Love Grows. Isn't that pretty? Lovely little leafy pattern, nice little sort of ziggy-zaggy border. I think that's really fun.
Look lovely and comfy.
And we've got some different colours. And just very different in a solid rather than a self-striper, doesn't it?
That is fab.
I'm liking the self-striper better.
I think I do, yeah.
Whether it's because of the colour she's chosen, I don't know. But isn't that funny? Look at that texture from the lace. Beautiful drape. Isn't that colour lovely on her?
Asymmetrical. I like asymmetrical.
Does her skin look, and the little sort of knot in the end as well.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
I like her style. Oh, that's nice as a summer top. We are hoping for some good weather soon.
We are, and I like that the detailing's in the back.
Gorgeous. Oh, is it blue?
It is blue.
Yay!
Yeah, very pretty photograph.
coral, nice coral. That'd look nice on you.
And that's lovely too. I do like that coral. They're pretty. Excuse me.
No.
Sneezing. Goodness.
Wow.
Where did that come from? Oh, creme brulee socks. This is Lauren Rad, isn't it? What a lovely yarn choice.
It shows off that pattern beautifully.
It does. They look like little ears of wheat or something, don't they? But it is the perfect colour for the top of a creme brulee.
Ooh.
Which I'm now craving. Like
me.
Yeah. I totally want a creme brulee now.
Where the buffalo roam.
There's a story there, isn't there?
There's got to be a story behind that name.
I like the pretty tassels. I like the use of colour.
And the garter. I'm a real fan of garter.
And it's a big shawl. Well, certainly on that little lady. Bless.
That would keep you nice and warm.
It would be super snuggly. Very, very pretty. That's Snickerdoodle Knits. Ruth's in the house. Hello, Ruth. How are you?
I'm waving, but you can't see.
And Rita's here. Hello, Rita.
Hello.
What's next? Oh, we've got some more sockies.
I love socks.
So the night sky socks. That's a good colour for the night sky, isn't it? And look at that clever little...
Oh, it's like a little bow.
Yeah, because they've sort of wrapped across 3 stitches and then slicked one over the top of it.
Love it.
Clever. Very clever. Really simple, but very effective.
I bet that would go in quite quickly as well. So you'd be flying on those socks before you knew it.
Bit of crochet.
Got to have some crochet.
This is one of Tian's. I'm loving that green.
And the purple.
It's beautiful.
She looks like she's going flying.
That's just showing off.
There's one way to get away from everybody else in a lockdown, isn't it?
It absolutely is. But what a great photograph.
Love it.
Talk about an attention grabber. I definitely need to use those kind of tactics because that really does make you stop in your tracks, doesn't it? Now, is this tyne, do you think, Sean?
I would say tyne. It's beautiful.
Lovely cables, slip stitch cables.
So effective, isn't it?
It is, and you're not having to carry the yarn across.
Absolutely gorgeous.
No, there's no intarsia or anything.
No.
Pig awkward or difficult going on. It's just
I like that colour.
Clever use of colour. That's Sandra Conway. To have a look and see what other colours people have done those in. Oh, there's a blue.
Ooh, blue. Oh, wow.
Very subtle, that one, isn't it?
I love it.
Yeah. What else have we got? Really seems to have gone for more subtle combinations. That's very pretty as well. It's sort of the grey.
Beautiful. Oh, it's a hat.
I wonder whose this could be. Moss.
Is that mine? Do you know what, though? Even though I absolutely love the blue, the green is just stunning in real life.
It is a beautiful combination with those little aqua bits.
Yeah.
Really very pretty.
And twisted rib again.
Just for a change, is that?
Yeah.
Vicky Bird, 3 siren socks.
That one's actually a pre-order.
Is it? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Interesting to see that how that goes then. I really like this. Very simple. I take it that these are the 3 sirens and you don't knit 3 socks.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because someone's going to ask that question. You just know that someone's going to email and go, well, what about the 3rd sock?
Yeah,
What?
what do you do with the third sock?
Now here's this seriously mad bit of crochet. This is Tanya Corrin. Honestly, her sense of style, she's amazing. Look at that smile.
Unbelievable. Totally unique. Love it a bit.
Well, and I love that there's sequins in one of the yarns and simple in the others, and then the loop stitch at the top. These are just really eye-catching and utterly mad.
Yeah.
It's like the crochet version of Stephen West.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And who's this?
I don't know this lady. Is she a new designer?
Yeah, I think she's a new designer. There we are. There's one of those lovely test knitters. So
I do love that picture.
I love this tweedy yarn that Nita chose. It's a James Brett. It's rustic tweed. Aran yarn. The colours don't have names.
Right.
They've got these really awful codes, which is a shame.
And the buttons go well.
Oh yeah, the web buttons.
Those are fab buttons.
Yeah, she's had them since college.
Oh.
How's that for amassing a stash of buttons?
Wow. That's no short length of time.
No, it isn't.
Well, I say that. I mean, obviously, you guys only went to college about 10 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh, probably less than that.
Yeah, I think
we are but children here.
Yeah, too right.
We are but children. I'm going to get a slurp of tea after all that waffling.
You'll have to put the links to both of those bundles in so that people can have a little look through.
I will do. Yeah, so
nosy.
There are more people in the pattern partnership, but it's obviously who responded in time for Emma to capture the links. So I don't know whether we'll get a chance to add some more as we go back to it or not.
Yeah, we might get a chance to do some more.
Yeah. That's the royal way, as in.
Yeah.
Or is she that way? I don't know. She's one of those. She's got her knits out. That's as good as volunteering in here.
Once you've got your knits out. So what have you got planned for the rest of your Sunday?
I've got some batch cooking to do. There's some chicken, there's some chorizo sausage, there's mince. What else? I think there's some fish. So I need to figure out some meals and get those cooked, and then I'm picking Jake up at 7:20 tonight.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'll be in my bed at that point watching TV and knitting.
I would rather be in my bed at that point watching TV and knitting, particularly on the day the clocks go forward.
You're going to be knackered.
They've robbed me of that hour. It was so, and having been driving for a few weeks in the light.
Oh, it's going to be so hard tomorrow.
Going today, and it was dark, and it's quite stormy here, so 40 to 50 mile an hour winds on and off, and it was raining. I was just thinking, stay awake long enough to get into work.
Yeah, it's not been nice.
No,
I'm not looking forward to going back to the dog walk in the dark either.
No, it's not pleasant at all. So Nita's asking what's pattern partnership, and she's saying that Rita's saying that Nita looks lovely in her poncho. She does. She looks beautiful.
Really does.
It's such a fabulous colour. Really good. Pattern partnership, Nita is asking. It's kind of a training workshop thing for designers. It's a monthly payment or an annual. And every month there's a training, there's a live Q&A thing, there's sort of co-working setup where people meet up on Zoom and they don't really talk, they just work together and listen to the same music. And I think because they're committed to working together, it gives them that opportunity. But for us, the earliest time is 8 p.m. at night, and my devices go off at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I refuse to be working at that time, and
it's because I have to be asleep by around about 9 because I'm up at 5.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want to, it's just that it's not practical for my life. But there are lots of other people who do join in. The Q&A are quite good if I can make it. It's on a Tuesday once a month. And it depends what shift Jake is on, because he's working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then I've got to pick him up right in the middle of the live Q&A. But there's opportunities to submit things. But as designers, we're kind of supporting one another and working together and sharing ideas and learning from one another. So I found it very useful.
It's just being part of the community, isn't it, really?
It is, and it's stuff like we're sort of sharing one another's Instagram releases and posts, and trying to tag one another when we're doing other things. So it's a little bit of giving back to the designer community as well, which I like, because we're all giving each other a lift up.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think otherwise, if you're working on your own at home, you can be stuck in a little bit of a bubble.
It's a bit like a virtual office, I suppose, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. And Tian's not afraid to kind of poke you in the eye and ask a hard question either, which is sometimes exactly what you need. Someone just to say, why are you procrastinating?
Yeah. What's that going to do you? Is that actually going to benefit you at the end of the day? Why are you spending your time on it?
Yeah, I try and ask myself the question, does this activity take me closer or further away from my goal? And if it's further away, then I can do that tomorrow. Pick something that takes me closer to the goal.
Yeah. Is your tea gone cold?
It has.
I was going to sing then, and I thought you might tell me off.
Why is there a song about cold tea?
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. Do you not know that one?
Oh yeah. What's her name? Dido.
That's the one. Yeah. Not to be mistaken with another word that sounds quite similar.
I'm just getting a phone call on my mobile, and I've looked at who it is, and I have a feeling I'm going to be asked to be the Police and Crime Commissioner candidate this afternoon.
You want to?
Not really.
Don't do it then.
I don't want to leave them stuck, because we're only weeks away from nominations for the election.
Does it get you closer to your goal?
No.
What were you just saying?
Well, it achieves their goal. It doesn't achieve my goal.
Well, exactly.
And I've said no twice.
Well, 3 times a lady.
Well, there is a lady in the party who moves mountains and gets amazing things done. And if there are fundraisers or a bajillion leaflets to get out, then she will distribute them, cajole people, probably bully people, knowing Barbara. But I think she genuinely sees the word no as standing for next opportunity.
Yeah, no.
She definitely doesn't understand no at all.
So shall I tell you what I treated myself to this weekend?
Could you show us?
Yeah.
Are
you ready?
Yeah. Whip it out.
Oh, we'll whip it out. I treated myself to the 30th anniversary edition of Highlander.
Oh my God.
It can be only one. With music by Queen, as if you didn't know. And oh, you're going to love this one. The 40th anniversary edition of Flash. Savior of the universe.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I am so excited to watch that.
And so as soon as I see that, I can hear Brian Blessed, Gordon's alive. The kind of hammy overacting.
You've got to love a bit of Flash Gordon, haven't you? Come on.
I suppose I would be about 12 or 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
But, well, I must be, because I'm 53. So yeah, 13. And what's he called? Sam? The fella that plays him?
Sam J. Jones.
Yeah. Wow. I thought he was the bee's knees.
He was a little bit tasty in his day, wasn't he? Bless him.
Yeah, he's not now. Yeah, he's okay. I've totally gone off the blonde thing though.
Oh, the vest, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think once I saw Timothy Dalton in it, my affections completely transferred.
Yeah, definitely. So anyway, that's what I might be doing. Like, I've been finishing off the Spanish Princess, which you would absolutely love.
Right.
Stars is on sale until tomorrow if you want to get it. It's lots of, you know, swashbuckling and chopping off of heads and all that sort of thing.
Okay, I'll have a looky.
I think you should have a looky. Yeah, that's my week. I've got a roast dinner cooking. Anyone want some roast pork?
Oh, lovely. That sounds good. I don't know. I do have Highlander on my Prime account because I bought the movie last year.
I do love
to watch it again, and it is a lovely film.
We should have a watch party.
Yeah, it's funny though because at the time all the ladies at work were lusting after Christopher Lambert, and I was just like Sean Connery.
Yeah, Sean Connery all day long.
Absolutely, Sean Connery. Alpha male.
I was never that fussed with Christopher Lambert.
No, he didn't really do it for me.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind the ruggedness of that look.
I didn't even like him as Tarzan.
I don't think I ever watched him as Tarzan.
I think was that with Andy McDowell or somebody like that as Jane.
You Tarzan, me Jane.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Of course, if my gran were here, Granny Reed, she would be waxing lyrical now about Johnny Weissmuller, who was her Tarzan.
Isn't it funny? We all have different...
and he was a former Olympic swimmer. Yeah. But I remember in the 70s, my sort of Tarzan on telly was Ron Ely.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah, there'll be people here who remember Ron Ely. I don't know if anybody else will remember Johnny Weissmuller because, my goodness, those films are old.
What about Robin Hood? Who's your Robin Hood?
Oh, now this isn't an age thing though. This is because my mother loves certain films and particular actors. It's Errol Flynn.
I thought you might say him. Now I can't actually
because love a swashbuckle.
I'll have to try and find out who mine was. There was a version of Robin Hood, which I think was in the early 90s, and I used to think he was gorgeous, but I couldn't tell you who he was. It was the day before IMDb, so I'll find out. Do you remember it?
Was it the Kevin Costner one?
No, like it was a series, and I believe it had. Do you remember Joanne Froggatt out of Downton Abbey? She was the maid or whatever, wasn't she?
I'm gonna nod, but no.
Yeah, nod. Did you not watch Downton Abbey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, Matthew Good was in it.
Yes, Matthew Good was in it. I mean, yeah.
That man could read the phone book and I'd be in place.
There it is, Robin Hood. Oh my God, it's not as old as I thought. It's 2009.
And who was that then?
Jonas Armstrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my sort of next Robin Hood, my TV Robin Hood would probably be Michael Praed.
Oh, I don't know if I know him.
Clannad did all the music for it.
Right.
And he had long dark hair and yes, he was rather luscious.
I don't remember him.
More my type, probably a bit on the pretty side, if I'm honest.
Okay.
But then, for some reason, he left. So he's dark-haired, handsome, sort of very textbook good looking, and they replaced him with a blonde, slim, taller Jason Connery. Go figure.
What's Jason Connery like compared to his dad then?
Nothing like. He's more like his mother, Diane Cilento.
I mean, we've had a conversation many a time about who was your Doctor Who.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, and for me, it's John Pertwee and, oh God, Tom Baker.
Tom Baker. I like Tom Baker. I think it would have to be, who's he called? What's his name? You know him.
Peter Davidson, Sylvester McCoy.
David Tennant, all day long for me. Oh.
I'm sorry, I've just the way that you said that, I just had this sort of Paul Whitehouse moment of, oh yeah, suit you, sir.
Suit you, sir.
Oh, did you want it?
Oh no, she didn't.
I saw a clip on Facebook the other day, and they had is it Chris Pratt, who's
I like Chris Pratt, yeah. Guardians of the
Galaxy. They had him on there, and he loves doing accents.
Right.
And they had Paul Whitehouse on there, and he said, "Oh well," he said, "if you want sort of a dirty kind of London, almost trying to be posh thing," he said, "we used to do this suit you, sir, in the shop," and he said it was really on the edge, sort of naughty and sexist. So he said it's probably not popular now, and he went, "Oh, I'll do that then." I knew he was really getting into the, "Oh, did she want it? Did she like it, sir? Did you see a lady last night? Was it really a lady? Was it a man? Was it a man, sir, dressed as a lady?" And I was just sat there thinking, who's this Hollywood star who's really getting into this stupid British comedy? And I was howling.
Everybody loves the British comedy. We've got the best sense of humour in the world.
When people get it.
Yeah.
They don't always get it, do they?
No. I'm a lady. I wear ladies' things.
Oh no, absolutely mad. But yeah, I really used to love Paul Whitehouse's show.
Yeah, I like Paul Whitehouse.
And Carolina Hearn, when she used to be on there doing the weather, and the sort of fake Spanish type language that they made up, and every time she was like, "Scotcho, Scotcho, Scotcho, Scotcho," and then one day she just went, "Cumulonimbus," because there was a cloud and nobody knew what it was.
Well, it wasn't Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Scorpio's common vernacular now, isn't it?
It is very much part of the language now, and it's funny how that comes from that daft comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this time last year, nobody had ever heard of the words furlough and lockdown, really, had they?
No.
You know.
No. And people were never desperate to get vaccinations, were they?
I said to Phil this morning on the phone, I said, could you imagine 2 years ago having the conversation where we were discussing the fact that it's illegal to go on holiday?
I know.
No.
Well, and all of these conversations across the country, people are going, "Have you had your little prick yet?" No. Have you booked it? Have you booked it?
No.
Have you been? How did you feel? Did your arm hurt? Were you tired? Were you tired? My other arm hurt, not the one I had the thing in, the other one. That seems to be a big thing with men, the wrong arm hurting. I don't know what that says about men.
Best not to go there.
No, probably not.
Anyway, they've prepped the land across the road there for you.
Right.
So anytime you want to come with the body bag, there's
bags.
Sorry.
Bags.
Sorry.
Bags, yeah. That has been a lockdown. People have been annoying.
Well, I mean, obviously with the clocks changing, you've got an extra hour of darkness in the morning now. So sorted. You
Yeah,
ready?
yeah. Have they got a mini digger? I don't have to do the digging myself.
They've got a mini digger. It says you can hire on the side.
Okay. Not lower, nor
No.
higher.
You can hire. Yeah.
No breezy bonus.
No. So what song should I use to sing us out today? What are you fancy?
Ooh, I don't know. I almost bought a sweatshirt today that said "Bring me sunshine" on the front.
I can sing that one. I like that one
because it's jolly, isn't it?
It is. It's cheerful. It makes you smile. That'd be a good finish, wouldn't it?
Does everybody know what "Bring Me Sunshine" is? What
Morecambe and Wise. Yeah.
Yeah, we love a bit of Eric Morecambe, bless.
Definitely. So, are you ready?
I am. Are we going to do a countdown? Do you need to do some sort of vocal exercises?
Yeah, a bit of. Bit of deep breathing, you know.
Does that make it go away? Does that make it stop? Is it like when you're pushing out a baby and they go, breathe deep? You know?
Breathe deep.
Yeah, because that's going to help.
Okay, I'm ready. And Arthur's come for his dinner because he knows he hears the singing and he knows it's dinner time.
Absolutely. I'm glad it wasn't Splash today. That's
no. Or Ghost Town.
Oh yeah.
Ghost Town on next week. Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4.
See you next week.
3, 2, 1.